Welcome back, Bladers, to another set of the week, and this time we're taking a look at the 1000 Pixel Cabinet. I guess this set is all about taking your money and actually putting it into these cards to have them play them again with their co-op action. So let's go ahead and look at the first card. We got Six Pack Man. Got the coin op action, spend $2 and repeat its card play effect. And that's all the cards that have this here in this set. And it just have the play effect that goes along with it. Play 11 or play gain 11 RP. It's not too bad. It is an expansion set, and I guess you can do it twice, meaning you'll get 22 RP from that, which is not too bad from an expansion set, especially when it's rather cheap. And that it's just worth 2 stars. Space Depositor is next, has the coin effect, we already heard that, has the play effect, put a +1 token on each of the other face-up cards in your tableau, and it has the flip effect, gain 15 RP. It's not too bad for the flip effect and when you're using the action for that, but I think it's not too bad for the play effect itself. So you can do this twice, and you can, in theory, you can get up to 10 star tokens up. You have a full tableau already, so you can play this the last card and you can flip it to get 10 star tokens. Next up is Dug Pog-M. Now it has the flip effect, gain 20 RP, and it has the ongoing effect. You may spend $4 to avoid fighting a card due to an opponent's effect. Now it's not too bad. You have some extra cash in there, and most cards will just be like adjacent to prevent opponents flipping. This one can be anywhere in your tableau to prevent your opponents from flipping the card. So you have extra cash. I think this is good for you, but it's counterintuitive with the flip effect. So you may want to time it correctly when maybe at the end of the tournament, so you can flip it and get the RP for that, and maybe having none of your cards get flipped. But for the most part, I guess this card is pretty okay. And now we have Quadroid. It has the coin up effect, and it has the play effect. Spend up to $4 to gain 5 RP for $1 spent. That's 20 RP. But if you factor into that with the coin op, you're gonna be, if you spend $10 in this card, with $4 for the first time it plays, $2 for the co-op, and then another $4 with the play effect again, you can gain 40 RP, which is pretty good. I think it's pretty good, especially for an expansion set. Reaching up to 40 RP is going to be pretty nice. And for the super rare for this set, it is Missile Command Post. Has the coin up effect, plus it has the play effect, gain 15 RP if you spent money this turn. It's going to be, you would see it's going to be 30 RP if you get both of the effects with the coin op action in there. I think the last card just a little better, but 30 RP for this card, and I think you get it's a bit more on your savings if you want to not spend a lot of money for the tournaments. And just remember that money is worth something, especially victory points at the end. And I'll explain that just a little later in this video. But for me, if you're able to spend money before this card is played, I think it will be totally worth it. You can use the co-op action with the play action in there to spend money again. So you just have to find a way to spend money before playing this card. And now we have the deck of the set, which is the 2-Button Bandit. Has the ongoing effect. Each time you spend $1 or more, put those dollars on this card. Score, gain 3 RP per dollar on this card, maximum 60 RP. Return the dollars on this card to the bank. Wow. 60 RP, you can achieve that with that. Every time you spend $1 or more, put those dollars in this card. So anything you spend will go to this card. And I think Quadroid will be going further with this card. You can spend already 10 up to there. And even though you don't make it all the way to the max of $20, you have to have $20 in order to get the maximum RP from this card. I think you're still pretty good. About 60 points for an expansion card. Ooh, that's super good, and especially spending money. So you just have to save just a little bit more money, at least $20, or at least try to get to somewhere $20 during the tournament, and get this card all the way up in 60 RP. Very nice. Oh, by the way, we got Tapper to Tapper, and this is the secret rare for this set. And so in this card does come with the set rotation expansion. You can just add it right into here, but here we go. Has the ongoing effect. Whenever another player spends money, it goes to you instead of the bank or anywhere else it would go. And it has the score effect, gain 25 RP. It's a unique card. I don't know if you can find it, but if you have other people spending up their money during the tournament for this, I think it's going to be very nice to get those extra cards. And you can just have this card out, and you don't have to have the other cards out. You'll be gaining some extra, maybe even some extra victory points on the way, if you're able to just swoop in and get some of those money from those other players' effects. And now we move on to the synergy of the set. Cards that work with cards with the same set. In this same set. And now we move on to synergy. Cards that work with its own set. And so, talking about this, I think you probably want the deck at the most. It's an easy deck to go for, and most of the cards will be spending money anyway, and you can just reach up there. If you get 10, that's going to be 20 RP. Wait, not 20 RP, 30 RP already. So that's pretty good already, but you're going up to that $20 in there. You spend $20 in the tournament, that's still quite a lot of money. That's like your whole allowance. You can get up to 60 RP, but you have to find ways to also get money, and which is unfortunate because you have to find in other cards in there. But I guess that is the best way to play this with this set. You can spend money to get RP, and the money you spent will be used to get even more points out of that. Moving on to versatility cards that work with the core set. We do have a few cards that work with money. First, you got J-Dog Haxon, of course, but you have to clash for each time for that to get money off of that. We got Goalie the Cat, which you have to spend money for that one too, but you get some nice star tokens to get added on. And then some other ones that you have to get from some of the mini packs here. We got Money Deck, which is it's an interesting one. It's a double action, so you can either use one of them, either bank in to get money, or bank money to get in for the points in there. And that's from mini pack 3. And we got the Automatic Darkness Machine, which is going to be the new card in I believe it's actually not set rotation, but it's actually the number 12 mini pack, all the way at the very end in there. And that's an interesting one because it gives you $1 for each dark card you have. And now we move on to compatibility. Cards that work with other cards with this set. So let's go ahead and get started. There's actually quite a few of them that deal with money here. Board Game Geek promo pack in there. You got 2 of them in there. From Broken's Best, you got Ultimate Werewolf. And we got a Galactic Translators. That's a nice one because instead of getting the RP that you're supposed to get for the first time in each turn, you can get one of the abilities. One of them is getting $5. That is a point for a turn. So you can either get the money and use it with these cards, or you can just use it and just get VP. Why not? From mini pack 6, we got Necopotence. That's an okay one as well. If you're getting Collusion, yet expect a lot of surprises with money in this one. There's quite a few in there. Come on down. We got Okie Dokie. Well, the Great Cracksby. Card set is interesting because most of the cards in there, I believe, if someone clashes and the loser will give you $2 for that. So if you have a bunch of those in there, you can actually rack up the points as well. We got Businessmen from Super Zero. And that's pretty much it in there. Some from other packs from further on, I believe, mini pack 12, we got Future Proof. That's Future Fulton, which is a weird one. And you got World Warriors, which is Union Mages. I like that one. You clash, then you get money for whatever. If you win, then you get money for the number of stars that this card or that card has. And Money Princess. This is a this is the fun one too. You get to steal everyone's money if they don't pay 15 RP. So look for that one if you want to play a really mean game. All right, so that was the 1,000 pixel cabinet. It's an interesting one. This deals with money, and remember that money is worth points at the end. So you can try to gain points, try to win points at the beginning of here. But if this set is about spending money in there, so you got to be careful of trying to keep track of your bank. If you're maybe spending too much, you might just be losing out of points. But you have to just find that way. Like, should I spend more points or not? With this set, maybe I'll make it just a little extra few VP, maybe just score just a little bit and get the win for the whole game. So that's it. That's my thoughts on the 1,000 pixel 1,000 pixel cabinet. That's pretty hard to say. So let me hear your thoughts, comments, combos that you found in this set. I would love to hear them below in the comments. So anyway, Until next time, see you later, Bladers.